Crikey, mate, have a look at this.
G'day, g'day. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Get ready for another stream. Once again, playing the Bazaar, nothing new. We're going to be ripping in as Mac in ranked, chasing once again that elusive legend rank. We are very, very close now. We are Diamond 2, I believe, or on the cusp, but Diamond 3 on the cusp of Diamond 2. And then it's all legend from there. So hopefully we'll be able to get that in the next in this stream, or if not the next. But yeah, very, very close now. So let's rip in. Interesting start here. Not too sure what we want to do here. Probably not going to take any of those ones. They're not ideal for what I like. Take the Nightshade here. With Incense, that works well. Some more heal and regen items, that's actually really cool. Lava Catalyst, and we'll grab the Cooling Ink. And we'll, do I want to transform this right off the bat? Let's test it out first, and then I'll decide after. We'll go for Viper. Not too bad. 16 poison, pretty good straight off the bat. Nice. Turbo Ruby, Restorative Sleeping, Toxic, Bolted Lightning. We'll go Toxic. I'm gonna reroll it. Hate. Sleeping Potion. We'll go Cube of Mysterious Creature, third item, burn, that's fine. Hope everybody is having a great Thursday. Coming to the end of the week now, which is awesome. One more day and then we're at the weekend. Reset that facepalm counter.
I've got another salvo with me.
I'm gonna put some music on. The Bazaar music's good, but a little bit of stream beats chill step just hits a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Play the Mur. gold. Unfortunately, we can't go for Eccentric Etherite because we do have a poison build. So it's between Covetous Thief and Rogue Scrapper. I'm just going to go for Rogue Scrapper, play it safe, play it right. Curious to see how much poison we can get our Nightshade up to. This 16 already is pretty solid. Don't really like Sulfur. Yeah, I think for now that's the play. God, call me God.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
What are we up against? Weapons. Shark Claws, Slingshot, Switchblade, Deadly Bayonet. Not too bad. Should get it. Never mind, I'm massively wrong. Far out, that Slingshot was stacked. Jeez. Go to Curio, grab a large item. Oh, I've been having such bad luck with Curio lately. That's so sick. I'm just gonna play it safe. I don't know how strong this build is yet. We got one regen and everything, so it's like pretty weak in that instance. Our poison's starting to scale pretty well though, which is nice. Probably get 100 down, yeah. Getting up there. Fiery medium item, which is nice.
Reward the peaceful, punish the...
Sick. That is awesome. Boiling Flask this early in the game, we'll take it. Do I want to rip into a Frozen Flame build? That's kind of the question here, isn't it? Very strongly contemplating just doing a full hard pivot and taking the L. So I can kind of drop that in there, drop that, bring that in for now. Sell that, sell that. Sell. What's that take us to? 7, 9, Yeah, we can do it. Cool. And I'll get restored. We get a silver item, hopefully get a potion. Brilliant. What do we need right now? We need some dollar bills, yo. Sweet, we'll just stack the poison for now. And then we can reanalyze it a little bit. But that's looking pretty good. This would be a good test here. Oh, we're gonna get ripped here. Goodbye. Not a great start. Jules comes out on Monday, which is very exciting. I will be buying her, so certainly looking forward to that. Blind potion, get in. Can we get a Tazadian dagger? Unfortunately, not yet. When you use an adjacent item or flying item, this game's +6 burn for the fights. That is sick. That classifies as a potion as well. Do I want the double cast on it? That's a good question. I've never done with Boiling Flask. When you use an adjacent item or flying item. I'm gonna pivot it like... I don't know. Let's try it like this. Let's see. I mean, it is a relic, so we could also just do it like this. Let's see. No harm in trying. We'll go against Blood Reef Radar, try and get Ammo Stash. Ammo Stash would be fantastic if we can get that on the Toxic Dragon's Breath. Alright, so what do we got it to already? It's at 34 each way, double, so 70 each way. That's awesome. I'm liking that. When you use an adjacent item or flying item, this game's +6 burn for the fight. It's when you use an adjacent item or a flying item. So I'm assuming having double flying potions would actually work almost better. We get rid of the revolver, abandoned chests, grab a skill. Let's see what we can get. No, okay. More skills. What do we got? First 3 times use your rightmost item each fight. Charge a slow item. Go to slow items. You have 3 regen for each non-weapon item you have. That's not too bad. We'll grab that for now. Sells potions. Yes, please. Definitely getting the Alembic right now. That works brilliant. When you use a potion, this game's +4 burn, +4 regen for the fight.
Never brewed this before.
Probably was the play. To focus on the hanging potion thing. I forgot what it's called. Probably would have been better than the frozen flame, but I do like a frozen flame. I do want to build into the frozen flame. Yes, it's not scaling right now, but that's totally fine.
All can, no ball.
How did that first time you fall below half health freeze? So it does get some scaling. It's actually not bad at all. That is unreal. Does not get any better than that. Yeah, wow, that's a sick pull. Let's see what medium items we can get from Barkin. Barkin. Gonna reroll. Interesting. I think I'm gonna bring that in. I have a feeling this will work. At the start of each day, upgrade a potion of a lower tier and get a catalyst. That is awesome. Also reload an item, gain 2 regen for the fight. That is sick. I may bring that in right now, actually. I need that additional ammo, but that will come into play. We'll go against Trash Mare. If you are tuning into the stream, thank you so much. Hope you are enjoying yourselves. If you do want to join in on the fun, feel free to put in your suggestions in the chat box. Always very appreciated. Other than that, if you do have any feedback or suggestions on how to make the viewing experience better for yourselves, feel free to let me know. But otherwise, sit back, relax, and let's grab a tenner. Not what we want. When you use a non-weapon item, gain 3 regen for the fight. I just don't know how to work in the quill back yet. Insect Wing is great ball right now. We will reduce the cooldown of the Boiling Flask. No doubt, no doubt. I don't know if that works, but we'll try that. We're gonna go for... We're gonna go for Herma, see if we can get something enchanted. When you use a potion, this gains +4 burn, +4 regen for the fight. I like the Cellar Show Globe Flying Potion combo. So I think I do want to stack that. I'm going to remove this. And I will grab that. I am going to roll in case I want to do a full pivot. Maybe. Probably not smart, actually. We'll save it. I'm trying to decide what is the better play right now. I am going to move that like so. That should do us for the start. I can't believe it's already day 5 and we're still only 1 win in. So having a really rough start. We've only got 11 prestige left. So two lives. The Dragon's Breath is actually epic. We're getting just enough cast off on it that it's working. I may shift it. Let me have a look at this cast. Now we're getting 8, which is stacking that so nicely. Upgrade a silver or lower tier item. It's tough. I actually think we upgrade the Cellar because that upgrades everything. So I think that's the priority. And after that, we will start upgrading our other things. I want to get rid of that one. That's really annoying. I don't want a fiery retort. I'll also sub that out like so. Sell skill upgrades. Do we have anything we need to upgrade? No. So we'll go to aimbot. Not at all what we want. Pop that there, like so. What do we want? We'll go. I think we can get the Lich. We'll give it a crack. Ooh, bit of a rough start actually. One, hold it, hold down the fort. We did get close, but yeah, he's just got us. That freeze is good. Alright, we'll sub that back in like so. Sells tools, what do we get? Fiery energy potion. Don't terribly mind it. But the haste potion's cooldown is just so much better. That is awesome. I do want that upgraded as well. I need to do the maths. Well, I'm not going to sell it actually, so we will grab that one first. And then we're going to work out what we need to sell in order to finance that. Which unfortunately is probably going to be both of our fireys. Because we want to charge that twice. we'll need to get some reagents after this. Right, what do we got? Poison items have +2 poison. Rerolls cost 1 less gold. We're gonna go for poison at +2 poison. Oh, we got a catalyst, which is cool. We'll spin that one again. Freeze an item and burn when you use an adjacent relic. Charge this. Again, not quite what we're after, but that's totally fine. Just wondering, we've still got the 3 there, so I'm gonna grab some chocolate. 4 chocolate's better than none. Alright, we're up against Wobba Chobba. He's silver, so come on. If we lose here, it's pretty embarrassing. Oh, he's got an interesting build. Obsidian Energy Potion. And Regen Crocodile Tears. How about that? I'm loving the scaling on the Toxic Dragon's Breath. It's actually kind of going sick. Yeah, look at that. Already 20 there. So having that upgraded distillery is really paying off. Oh, we got another catalyst. That's awesome. When you use a small item, charge this 2 seconds. This has double burn. That's cool. Okay. When you use a small item, charge this 2 seconds. And these are activating 4 times every 2.6 seconds. So we're charging 8. So essentially, that's pretty good actually. Oh, this will be interesting. Thug normally stomps us, especially this early on. But if we can get off a few good casts, maybe we have a chance. Maybe even just get a little bit of XP because he's super nice. No, we're dead. We're dead. We're getting stomped. Nothing. Oh, we missed that second XP by the tiniest bit. I swear we should have got it. That sucks. Saw it coming, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? What are we gonna do here? We go Tox Clocks. It's probably nothing we can afford here. That's fine. Thanks for coming. What do we want? Chili Charles, Treasure Turtle, Sergeant Suds. We'll go Sergeant Suds. Yeah, if we can get Rivet Gun, that would be sick. Rivet Gun next to the Toxic Flying Potion. Nope. That's right, it's a bit of gold generation. Yeah, that doesn't apply to us at all. Upgrade a silver or lower tier item, sells large items. We'll go for a silver item. We will upgrade our boiling flask. Get that cooldown reduced. Gold tier skills. Rhymo's poison has +6 poison. That's kind of good, but poison items have +2 poison for each potion you have. Burn items have additional burn. That's sick. We'll dig for a free item at Pearls. Hell yeah. When you use an adjacent item, poison. No. Nothing that's jumping out. Alright. Couple more rerolls and then we'll call it. If I can find a rivet gun right now, that'd be sick. Alright, I'm gonna do one more roll just for shits and gigs. When your items start flying, charge this. Nah, there's nothing. Screw it. Alright, whatever, we're just gonna grab that. Gives us a bit of economy. Yeah. I can't help it. I love a good reroll. It's honestly the bane of this game. It's probably why it's taken me so long to get to legend. Is I just can't help but reroll. It's looking good. It's looking good. You know what? We might have some weight here. I don't know if it's a tenner. Probably not, because we just gave away 30 gold just on a punt to try and find reload an item at the start of each day, upgrade a potion of a lower tier, get a catalyst. Are these upgrading? I think so. Can I get a... Ooh! An Athanor with Toxic Dragon's Breath? Kinda goes hard here. But I really don't want to sell my cellar. Alright. Not now. Maybe later. So what medium items we got? Nothing I like there. Nah, nothing for me yet. There was definitely something there for me, but I just got a bit too picky. I just actually kind of like this build. It just needs a little bit of regen on it, and then it's good to go. But 400 poison right off the bat, that's not bad at all. Upgrade a silver or lower tier item. Sells large items, can we afford? You know what? Go for it. The Sky Terror would be sick, actually. In here instead. That's fine. get a gold tier loot item. Let's see what we get. A bit of XP. Lovely. Alright, start the next day. I'm going to re-roll that, those candles. I have a feeling we will get a fiery atmospheric sampler. That build just stomps us. Alright, that's right, we've got 2 lives left and then we're done. We've still got a chance. So you're telling me there's still a chance? There is still a chance. There's a will, there's a way. Nope. Nope. Get a free item. Sleep potion. Still skills. Let's see what we can get. Hope for something decent. When you freeze, your weapons gain. No. When you visit a merchant, gain health. No. First 5 times you slow each fight, charge a heal or regen item. We don't do either. We're going to reroll. First time you burn each fight, freeze an item for 3 seconds. That's kind of good. That's the only good one. We're going to rip Void Knight. We're going to teach him a lesson. And we are going to get Desperate Cleanse. Oh, we're done. We're so done. Yeah, he's going to teach us a lesson on gratitude. Done. 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 Far out. It's the Desperate Cleanse. Enchant an item with burn, enchant an item with shield. I mean, I feel like I know the obvious choice here. But the burn on the flying potion would have been sick. If I can find the one that goes when you poison, increase your poison. When you poison, increase your burn items. When you burn, increase your poison items. That would have just gone easy. That would have been crazy. I actually would love to see that. This would be interesting. Could be good here. Could be good. Oh. It wasn't as fast as I thought it was going to be. But we still got stomped. We just don't have any good any good spells or anything yet. Alright. Well, we've got to enchant the boiling flask. And we need to find an atmospheric sampler. ASAP. That's pop that up there. Do that. Nothing. Grab cinders to prop that up a little bit. Knowledge. We will take some knowledge. Center for 3. Yeah. We'll go Master Alchemist. I think Volkers beats us. I'm not gonna lie. but when you use a tool, reload an adjacent item, that could work. That actually worked brilliantly if we can get it. That sucks. Alright, come on. Come on, come on. We got stacked.
You are by
Or stocked, sorry.
most gifted student, but some gifts.
Alright, now all we need is atmospheric sampler. That to sell. When you poison, this gains plus 10 damage for the fight. Plus lifesteal. Don't hate it. It's not great though. No, we need that. That is our priority. Come on, please be good. That was shite. Next page. Gets in. Oh, that's unreal. Just what we wanted. So in that case, we will have Seller. Boom. Boom. 18. Give us that. That's it. I'm just going to pop that there just for aesthetics. Alright, let's see how we go. This is either going to work brilliantly or totally shite. But let's see. We're going to upgrade that atmospheric sampler ASAP. But yeah, this could either work really well or not at all. Let's see. Everything's flying. Atmospheric sampler is rocking brilliantly. We're getting some reloads in. We have an item destroyed. Easy. Let's go. Alright, we're back, baby. We're back. Enchant an item with slow. I hate slow so much, but yeah, we're gonna do it on the atmospheric sampler. Yeah. Alright, go sell items just because I want to get a shiny flying potion. But we did just get something interesting. We did get mirror. And mirror could potentially outperform the seller. So I am gonna do something quite outrageous now, and I will be doing this. All right, and we will go I was gonna do Master Alchemist, sorry. I was gonna do Master Alchemist, I think we changed our mind. I'm gonna go for XP, we're gonna do 8-arm Davy. Let's see how we go here. We do run out of ammo. But still, that's wicked strong. Loot item, get some CDR, let's go! Huge. Alright, we will hunt for another level up for our atmospheric sampler. That is sweet. We'll take that. We're just gonna lock in now. Locked in. Can't stop. Won't stop. No point re-rolling because we need more gold. Alright, come on. Surely.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend.
Surely Dorley. 9.4 seconds. That's as good as that cooldown's gonna get. This one's at 10. We're popping off. We're ripping in Barry. Oof. Come on. Come on. A little bit faster. A little bit faster.
Bravery without
Jeez. How? $54 slows. That's just not a good item. Like the scaling there. How is that not scaling more? Oh, it's because it didn't reload. Oh, that's a massive miscalculation from me. That is a massive miscalculation from me. That is why the seller was important. And that's a lesson learned. Alright, we're going to rip into another one here. What do we got? We're going to medium item. I like the Aladel. Refractor for later. Hopefully get some potions here, that'd be cool. Oh, we get a catalyst. Venomous dose, we'll take that. We'll go against Banana Ball. The cannibal that is Banana Ball. Nice. What do we got? Enchanted item wise. Fiery, bolt of lightning. Turbo, barbed claws. Turbo, krill and ink. We'll go for the fiery lightning. I don't know if I want to reroll it. Free loot items, let's see where we go. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's see how we go.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. I paint my ship red.
Got a few catalysts, which is nice. Oh, this is fun. I like a nice early idol of the cave. I'll level that up. We've got a reagent as well. Awesome. We will transform that. See if we can get something good. We got a vat. That's actually pretty sick for this early on. We don't have any potions. But yeah, happy with that vat. I think we're just gonna lock in like that for now. We'll go coconut crab. But yeah, I don't know why it's not coming up with a prompt. But yeah, toxic bat. Quite appropriate of a name. I've never done a vat build. Was it cauldron? Sorry, toxic cauldron. Super mysterious creature. Let's see what you got for us. Nice. Start stacking that. I should really like that. We are going to play some Bazball as well. I haven't been to a Bazball game in a little while. Up the Kivers. Let's go. Kivers down by 5. Not a great start. Kivers down by 10 now. Even worse. Kivers down by 6. And that is GG. Alright. Let's... Nice. hope everyone is having an awesome Wednesday. Thank you so much to anyone and everyone who is tuning in. Sorry, just bear with me for one moment. I'm just checking something out. Get straight back into it. Alright, where were we? We got the Toxic Cauldron, happy with that. I may start rolling some stuff, we'll see. Let's go small items for now. When you poison, scans regen for the fight. How's everyone doing today? We need toxic items. Get rid of the refractor by now. Get rid of philosopher's stone. I don't want med kit. Grab that. I really want to bring in that idle decay. Oh, we got a lot of catalysts too. Toxic barb claws I'm not a fan of right now, so I'm going to reroll that. When you slow, it says types of items you have, so we got to increase types of items as well. When you slow, we don't have anything that slows. Can we get? We can get that to multicast as well if we find a. Oh, that works. That's nice. Yeah, that's quite an obvious play there as well. I need 3 more. I also can't afford anything else, so we'll go here. Free item. Soulstone, nice. I think I'm gonna reroll the Toxic Fireflies just because it doesn't quite work with the build. And we got Toxic Fire Claws again. Okay. We've got Dabbling Apprentice. Let's see how we go. It's a really strong starting item, I'm really liking it. Fire potion.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying.
An alchemist with
That's
no
awesome. Okay.
It is almost humorous.
We'll sell that. Hot that. Sell that. 8. Buy that. That's huge.
My fight isn't with you.
I'm just trying to think what potion I want to bring in. Whether I want to bring in an energy potion or something like that. I think we'll get rid of the Aladel soon. Just because this is just doing so much. To be fair, the Aladil's actually helping. It is contributing because it's doing about the same. They're kind of meeting each other. That's obviously got a burn as well, though. If we can find a boiling flask, that would obviously be sublime. We will go to the aerodrome. Do I want wing? No. We'll go pearls. That is a great pull right there. I would use another vehicle. Charge this. This becomes interesting. With a boiling flask and an atmospheric sampler, this works with a toxic cauldron. I'm gonna reroll because it's a very strange build, but it does sound fun. Chem Snail, slow builds are just really hard to pull off, so no. Delivery drone looks cool. Go gain 2 gold, get a tool. I'll re-roll that. Back in. Grab that fishing pole. And go against the retiree. Yeah, I'm happy with this build. I like it. Delivery drone's not doing anything. I know it's purely just to boost up the cauldron. When you heal or gain regen, your short items gain 3.
Oh, sure. I can help you. You have to trust me.
When you use your leftmost item, burn 2. Regen has +4. Sure, we'll grab hotspot.
I'll send you to Oregon.
Get a relic from any hero. What do we got? Sapphire. Let's see what Pixel's got for us. Of course. I'm gonna get rid of the Sapphire. Probably not the best decision right now, but maybe we'll see what happens. And we grab the Emerald, which completes our Idol of Decay, which is fantastic. So we're going to bring that in here. Substantial amount. However, we do want... want it like that for now. What are we getting at the end of the day? We're getting a catalyst, and we'll get a small aquatic item and a loot item. So we're going to make some space. I'm going to sub out fungal spores for emerald. We'll get rid of emerald. And that'll give us 3 space, so that's enough for the next day. If you are enjoying the stream so far, thank you so much. We are only 7 followers away from affiliate. It would mean the absolute world to me if we did hit affiliate. So if you could please hit that follow button, thank you so much. But if not, totally understand. Really cool. And hope you're enjoying the stream. If there is anything that I can do to make your viewing experience better, you just let me know.
You fall
Oof.
like a boulder. I've known like
Unless it's play better. That's the one thing I won't be able to do, unfortunately. And not for lack of trying. Let's transform that, see what we get. Can we get something decent? Aid the caravan. Die Inglet. Let's go. Woof. $75 as well. That'd be very cool. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, just one more cast would have done it. Would it? 3 by 4. That was at 52. So 12. No. It's non-weapon items. What do you got for me? Kina. Kina Babina. Problem is, I do love a flying potion. Hard for me to say no to a flying potion. We're gonna go Kyber Commander. Change it up a little bit. Counter Strike's sick. Can't believe what they did with the market. That sucks. I heard people lost like hundreds of thousands. Like 2 billion was wiped. Crazy.
just didn't have time to brew your own, right? Of course.
Nice. I don't know how. I don't know how. Genuinely, don't ask. There was just some. There was an inkling I had that there was a boiling flask behind door number 2. Alright, no idea if this actually works, but we're going to try it out. We're going to give it a crack. That's what we're about. We're about testing non-meta strategies. Could work brilliantly, could work terribly. You don't know until you try. Paste straight onto the cauldron. Boom! Look at that. Cauldron is ripping. Cauldron's done more than the Island of Decay. It's actually not bad, holy dooly. This is interesting. Sell small and large items. Let's have a look. The Athenor just leads to a full hard pivot. It actually could potentially work here. We remove the dagger. We'll rotate that. And we'll put that in as opposed to the Aladel. Which will act as an intermediary haste. Which I don't actually... I don't hate that too much actually. I'm gonna test it out. Hopefully it's something we can afford. No. Yeah, I didn't think it was, but it was worth a shot. At the start of each fight, enchant, well we can't. There's no point even just having a gander. Leftmost born item, burn item, has +4 burn. Poison items have +2 poison. We'll go for the +2. And we will go for Trash Golem. Alright, let's see how this works. So that's going to reload that now. That then goes... That, yes. Oh, that's excellent. Athenor's going first. That's working brilliantly.
Not all my subjects survive my experiments.
We can afford any 10 cost skills. When you use your leftmost item, burn 2 to 3. Poison items have we'll go for improvised toxins. I want this to 75 before it's out of reach. Come on. Hopefully it's just like some ridiculous heal build. It gives me time to scale and stack it. It does take a little bit longer because we're not doing that much poison, and it's when you poison, so we're only really poisoning twice with Toxic Cauldron. Hopefully we can get Flying Potion enchanted with poison, if not Athenor. Ideally Athenor is the goal to get that enchanted with poison. But yeah, that's just dealing so much poison damage with this kind of becomes secondary. Truthfully, I think Isle of Decay gets replaced. So I'm just deciding whether to get Cinders or go small item to try and find Flying Potion, but I think Flying Potion. Oof, that would have been sick. Alright, well my decision's been made for me.
My sister's laughter.
First time you use a large item, each fight poison 40. Easy decision. That's huge. Go Treasure Turtle. haven't been to the temple in a while. It'd be kind of cool to go there. They've definitely made it a lot scarcer, which I think is good, because it was before it was every single time you're hitting the temple up, and now it's obviously something a bit more difficult to achieve, which is good. Maybe a bit too scarce. I don't know. Top of Oz. We're up against Braden K. Braden. Oh, he's got a bit of a freeze build going here. We could get squashed here. Depends how much burn they can get off quickly. Nice. Happy with that. We really need to get that flying potion upgraded. Likewise with idle, okay. But yeah, ideally we get some let's see what the Bazaar has to offer. I like the 3 enchanted items, that's normally what I go for.
The Bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all.
2 gold. Nice, that's sick. Rip that band-aid off straight in. Get some chocolates. I will spend the money for the top tier chocolates because I like the taste of them. What do I want? Do I want Joyful Jack? Joyful Jack equivalent exchange is always good. The dragon. We'll go Joyful Jack. The equivalent exchange is just too good. In case we do get an opportunity to enchant the enchanted restorative on anything. Even still, if we get Bushel. No. That's so good. So this lad sells diamond tier items. What's the most amount of gold that we got? 15, 17, 19, 21, 25. Alright, we can have a peek. We can go for a reroll. We can afford a 16. 32. When you use an adjacent item, charge the other adjacent item. That actually doesn't work here in this build, which is kind of a relief because it was ridiculously expensive. Enchanted items. Let's go. It is a random enchant, so we're going to do the flying potion. Is it gone heavy? It is heavy. Alright. That is totally fine. And we'll roll with it.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson. You are a child, and I will punish you.
I actually don't mind it. Because the flying potion just really works with anything. Any enchantment on it kind of works. Ideally, I want some poison on the Athanor. That's why I wanted to save it. That's interesting. But I need the... It's not what I need right now. Okay. Shiny energy. Shiny energy may trump that for now. I'm gonna go in and see if I can find Potion Distillery. Awesome. Ooh. This does change things. Potentially. No. No.
Mind glows. I see everything.
Oh, alright, so what are we doing here? Because I did have a plan. Oh, I can't remember what I said before. Oh, I said if we got equivalent exchange. Alright. I will... That's toxic. Shiny. I'm gonna put heal on the idol. Okay. And we will go for Foundation Revenant. Purifying Flame would be a really fun skill to mess with. When you poison, gain 10 regen for the fight. It's Keener. I think ideally just trying to work out how I want to do this here. But I think ideally we put that back in and we just keep re-rolling this until that turns into a shiny shiny flying potion. The rest of these I really don't need. As fun as they are, I don't want them. The Orberus. Do I want the Orberus? I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna grab that so that we can hold on to that energy potion. Oh, we can actually use the energy potion simultaneously. Sells potions, yes, we're going to take a chance on a higher encounter. Blind a monster. Roaming Isle. If we get shored up, then we've massively misplayed. If we get shored up and then the opportunity to enchant something with shield, we've massively misplayed this.
A waste of my time.
Please give us stacked. First 8 times you slow each fight, charge a regen item. I'm assuming that restorative doesn't classify as regen, because it always says when heal or regen, right? First 8 times you slow each fight, charge a regen item 1 second. Well, that's when you poison gain 10 regen. I don't know. That would classify as a regen item, right? And it's stacked. Stocked, sorry. When you slow, freeze, poison, or burn with an item, a regen item gains +1 regen for the fight. Again, no regen items. Sweet. That's gonna pop off now. Oh, they're just going to chart with poison as well. That's kind of really bad for them. Come on. Oh, so close to dying. Jeez. Far out. That still didn't hit 75, even with the ethanol. Shiny tornado, no way. Okay, crit items, let's see what we can get. Shiny rainbow potion. Sells medium items. Shiny tornado again. I just want to see how this goes. This is, yeah, very experimental. If we get Juggler right now, I think this is a made build anyway, just as it is. The burn's not scaling, but far out, it's not bad. If we can get Juggler right now, that'd be epic. Cool. Got the loot. Cool. Still small items, what do we got? No way. Again. Atmospheric sampler, let's go. That's huge. Alright. Sell. Readjust. that in. Swap that one out. I may do this. I may not. We'll see how this plays out. When you use an adjacent item, charge the other adjacent item 1 second. Curious how actually, even if we just leave it like this, that could potentially work out really well. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's see.
I will fight you, but only so that I can study you.
It may not be ideal, but we'll find out. This definitely needs to be upgraded. That's gonna cause definitely some issues. It's only just having a very slight delay. But we're not really doing much damage. What do we got? 276, 890, 178. This just needs to stack. Like, that's killing us. Upgrade our items. No, we gotta go enchant. Enchant with shield. That works. When you heal or gain regen, your shield items gain +3 shield for the fight. So that does work. And then we put shield on atmospheric sampler. Because everything else is enchanted.
Many times I have stood on this edge. I have
Which is a free loot item. When you sell this, reduce cooldown by 8 seconds, reduce your items by 6. That's a no-brainer.
Use that for the good of all.
I don't want to reroll that just yet. Do we want to go up against Awakened Districts or Master Alchemists? I think we go Master Alchemist for the tool. When you use the tool, reload adjacent items. Because of Toxic Cauldron. Because then we can swap these around, and that should perform a lot better. This still hasn't procced, and it's gonna ruin us.
another step forward on my
Oh, I need to upgrade this anyway. Far out. Okay. This is gonna get super close. Get rid of Rainbow Potion. Don't need that. Mysterious Portal. Sells poison items. Very nice. Alright, let's go. Shiny. Not what we need. When you haste or slow charge this, Boot flail. Nothing what I want there. Vat of acid. When you sell an item, this gains that item's type. Poison 6 for each. That definitely. Oh, no way. That's awesome. That's exactly what we needed. Yeah, I can't utilize the vat right now. Unfortunately, it's way too late game. But we will look for a free item.
Change of clothes?
Nice.
You're gonna get dirty.
That seems kind of cooked. Right. That's going to do 150 right off the bat. I may have made a mistake there. Alright, we're going to hang on to that. I think this is going to work right now, so we're going to do this. But that's definitely worth keeping note of, because that works, certainly. I just think now that we have poison on our toxic, that should work. Plus this is heal, so we should be able to get it to double. And that should finally start doing something. Quick, 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 quick. Hit 75, hit 75, double, double, double. Far out. We're getting so stomped here. That's 6. Oh. Not having much luck today. Alright, well, at least we got 1 tick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up the stream. Hope you had a awesome time. We're going to jump in and watch someone much better than I am, and that is Hunting Mage. So, hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers. Bye.